अस्सलातु वस्सलाम अलैका या रसूलुल्लाह वस्सलाम अलैका या हबीबल्लाह। प्यारे व्यूवर्स, उम्मीद करता हूँ आप तमाम लोग खैरियत से होंगे। अल्लाह ताला आप तमाम दोस्तों को खैरियत से रखे, सलामत रखे। मेरी तरफ से आप तमाम दोस्तों को जुम्मा मुबारक हो। और मेरी आप तमाम दोस्तों से गुजारिश है कि मेरे इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें, घंटी और लाइक के बटन को दबा दें ताकि मेरी हर नई आने वाली वीडियो आप तक पहुँच सके। सेक्शन 147 Disputes concerning rights of use of immovable property etc. Number 1. Whenever any magistrate of the first class is satisfied from a police officer or other information that disputes likely to cause a breach of the peace, exhaust regarding any alleged right of use of any land or water as explained in section 145 subsection 2, whether such rights be claimed as an easement or otherwise within the local limits of his jurisdiction. He may make an order in writing stating the grounds of his being so satisfied, may make an order in writing statement the grounds of being so satisfied, and requiring the parties concerned in such disputes to attend the court in person or by pleader within a time to be fixed by such magistrate, and to put in written statement of their respective claims, and shall thereafter inquiry into the matter in the manner provided in section 145, and the provisions of that section shall, as far as may be applicable in the case of such inquiry. Number 2. If it appears to such magistrate that such rights exhaust, he may make an order prohibiting any interference with the exercise of such right, provided that no such order shall be made where the right is exercisable at all times of the years, unless such right has been exercised within 3 months next before the institution of the inquiry, or where the right is exercisable only at particular seasons or on particular occasions, unless the right has been exercised during the last of such season or on the last of such occasion before such institution. Number 3. If he appears to such magistrate that such right does not exhaust, he may make an order prohibiting any exercise of the alleged right. 4th. An order under his section shall be subject to any subsequent decision of a civil court of competent jurisdiction. Section 148. Local inquiry. Whenever a local inquiry is necessary for the purpose of this chapter, any session judge may depute any magistrate subordinate to him to make the inquiry, and may furnish him with such written instructions as may seem necessary for his guidance, and may declared by whom that the whole or any part of the necessary expenses of the inquiry shall be paid. Number two, the report of the person so deputed may be read as evidence in the case. Number third, order as to costs. When any costs have been incurred by any party to a proceeding under this chapter, the magistrate passing a decision under section 145, section 146, or section 147, direct by whom such costs shall be paid, whether by such party or by any other party to the proceeding, and whether in whole or in part of proportion. Such costs may include any expenses incurred in respect of witnesses and of pleaders' fees, which the court may consider reasonable. Section 149. Police to prevent cognizable offence. Every police officer may interpose for the purpose of preventing and shall to the best of his ability prevent the commission of any cognizable offence. Section 150. Information of design to commit such offences. Every police officer receiving information of design to commit any cognizable offence shall communicate such information to the police officer to whom he is subordinate, and to any other police officer whose duty it is to prevent or take cognizable for the commission of such offences. Section 151. Arrest to prevent such offences. A police officer knowledge of a design to commit any cognizable offence may arrest without order from a magistrate and without a warrant the person so designing, if it appears to such officer that the commission of the offence cannot be otherwise prevented. Section 152. Prevention of inquiry to public property. A police officer may, of his own authority, interpose to prevent any inquiry attempted to be committed in his view to any public property, movable or immovable, or the removal of injury of any public landmark or buoy or other mark used for navigation. Section 153. Inspection of weights and measures. Any officer in charge of a police station may without a warrant enter any place within the limits of such station for the purpose of inspecting or searching for any weights or measures or instrument for weighting used or kept therein whenever he was reason to believe that there are in such place any weights, measures or instrument for weighting which are false. Number 2, if he finds in such place any weights, measures, or instruments for weighting such which are false, he may seize the same and shall forthwith give information of such seizure to a magistrate having jurisdiction. नेक्स्ट पार्ट इंशाल्लाह कल हम पढ़ेंगे इंफॉर्मेशन टू द पुलिस एंड देयर पावर्स टू इन्वेस्टिगेट। ये इंशाल्लाह हम कल पढ़ेंगे। तब तक के लिए मुझे इजाज़त दें। इजाज़त लेने से पहले मैं आप लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि मेरे इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें, घंटी और लाइक के बटन को दबा दें ताकि मेरी हर नई आने वाली वीडियो आप तक पहुँच सके।